being a lukewarm Christian, there's different facets to it. But sometimes we just got to ask ourselves, like, are we sharing the gospel to those around us? Like, are we actually thinking of people more than ourselves? Like, do you have loved ones or friends or even coworkers or just people and strangers in general that you share the gospel with, or you pray for, or you ask them, really genuinely ask them how they're doing, and actually giving them a word of encouragement or giving them a scripture to uplift them? Those are things that we are responsible to do as believers, as disciples, because again, we're not meant to live alone. We're meant to be a community, to fellowship. And so I think that's one of the things that, we're missing in the church, because most people are being more lukewarm than not, because you're not necessarily thinking of your neighbor, because most people think, oh, you work out your own salvation. And it's like, okay, yeah, in one retrospect, but that's not what that means. It doesn't mean to not share the gospel, to not care about somebody, to not pray for someone, to not assist someone. That's not what that means. It just means that you have to work out your own heart stuff, your own personal salvation in relationship with Christ. But we should all be fellowshipping and helping each other and encouraging each other and uplifting each other, especially because, there's times where life gets hard, and times where one might stumble, times where you might not be able to have the strength to pray, but you have somebody else with you that can or that will. That's what we are there for. That's what the fellowship is there for. That's what the connectivity is there for. And so, yeah, so we just got to be honest with ourselves and be like, do I really share the gospel? And if so, is it once in a blue moon, or is it like almost on a regular? You know what I mean? Like, if there's always someone, whether it's family, friends, whatever, is there a stranger? You're going to the store, you're going to the gas station, you're going here. Like, am I actually talking to somebody? Am I smiling? Am I making somebody's day better? Even if your day is not. Like, I think the question is, like, are we looking at other people more highly than ourselves? Or are we just looking and saying, well, if I'm not feeling that great today, I'm not going to allow anybody else to feel that great, or I'm not even going to attempt to make anybody else feel better than me. And it's like, we have to not be in that mindset.